Hello, 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 everybody. So I hope everybody's doing well. It's 10:11 here my time and 4:11 your time. Um, so I guess I wanted to be somewhat consistent in my lack of video logging. So since the last video was the last 3 days, this one will be the last 2 days. Um, we actually had two very nice days in a row, which I guess is not necessarily rare for Vienna, but the climate here is very similar to Seattle, Washington, back home. And fun fact, this is actually pretty much the suicide capital of the world. I found that out yesterday. It was slightly awkward. Um, Let's see, I'm learning German more and more every single day. It is just fun, fun, fun. 24/7. So yesterday was a very different day for me. Um, we got up early in the morning and went to a cafe. It's actually right down the street in the 18th district. Sorry, we're in the 19th district. So basically, we like walked out of the house, walked probably 6 or 7 blocks up the street, cross the street, and then we were at the cafe. And it was pretty all right for the most part. But our instructor didn't necessarily like the fact that we weren't able to tell him what was on the menu. So we have a vocabulary quiz on Monday, and there are probably 150 different terms that we have to learn. And only one person in the house has been like studying like it's nobody's business. He's like, well, I have 15 terms here and 20 terms there. And I'm like, he's going to be making A's on the test. I'm just here for the experience so I can get an A on that. Check. Um, so we got German names that he calls us in public. So my German name is Erta, so it's Hertha. And I didn't want to name like Helga, because then I'd be hefty Helga. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like solidly built. And then he came out with Hertha, and I was like, oh, let me Spanish this up a little bit and make it sound a little bit better. But yeah, and so since he gave us German names, we decided to give him an American name. And what's more American than a ghetto name, right? So we actually named him LeBron, and his puppy's name, or Haken, which is his Belgian sheep shepherd, um, his name is Jamtonia. And he responds to it. And he's always like looking like around and whatnot. So I was like, Jamtonio, and he was like, oh. Classic. So other than that, let's see what else happened yesterday. Oh, well, we actually went out yesterday night to a bar. And I know some people are probably clutching their pearls right now. Oh my goodness, she went to a bar. No worries. All I do is drink apple juice. Um, so yeah, I actually got pretty bored. I was like, why am I even here? But you know, the Lord works in mysterious ways. So let me just say that. I'm not going to go into details, but He definitely does. And conversations that you have, whether you're in an environment or just been in an environment that you probably shouldn't have been or didn't even really want to be in, can always work out for the better. Um, but while we were there, I came to the realization that there are sketchy people that exist worldwide, okay? From Charlotte to DC to New York to London to Paris, um, Los Angeles, and even here in Vienna, Austria. So, yeah, I saw some things that I just was like, I'm singing a song and you're like 80, or 80's too high. 54 and you're looking at me like you're 17. Not cool. Okay, not cool. We went downtown yesterday night to the Prater too. My bad. We went downtown to the Prater, and that was actually very interesting because it's this huge Ferris wheel, and it's actually featured in this movie called The Third Man, which was filmed in Vienna. I can't tell you anything else about the movie because I went to sleep while we were watching it. I was passed out, as in when I woke up, I was very confused as to why people were looking at me. Um, Yeah, but I was classy about it because I am such a lady and I waited to go to sleep until after our German instructor had left. Yeah. So yeah, the Prater's fun. There's this club there called the Prater Dome. It's got like 3 or 4 dance floors, and they've got great pizza. That's all I can really say. Um, so yeah, it was something to do. And I didn't have anything else to do. I didn't want to spend any money. So yeah. And today was just a very chill day because I was up very, very late. People have been getting sick in the house, as in like a stomach virus type sick, fever, throwing up violently, sleeping on the floor of the bathroom, hugging the toilet like it's your favorite teddy bear when you were 4 years old. It sounds kind of nasty and grotesque, but it's what's been going on. So I'm praying that I don't get it, but we'll see. Today, though, I woke up around noon, so doing it big, doing it like I never left home. I woke up like noon ish, 12:07. On my hand watch, recipe watch by Bobby Bobby. Thanks, Mom. You are appreciate it. I've been watching BET. But yeah, so I woke up about noon and I just chilled out, took a shower, um, kicked around the house. The only time I've been outside today was to go to the grocery store. Everything closes here very early on Saturdays because everything is closed on Sunday. So the only thing that's running is like the transit system. But even that shuts down fairly early. And so since everything closes early, we decided at 5 o'clock we were going to go to the grocery store that closes at 6:30. So it was very intense. But I got a lot of stuff, and I got tortellini with spinach and some turkey, and I actually made tortellini pasta with a very nice creamy cheese sauce with basil, oregano, a lot of spices that I threw in there. Um, and yeah, so I cooked myself my own dinner. Boom. That's a notch in my bedpost. Um, wait, maybe, I don't think notch in the bedpost is the actual. Oh, it's something I can cross off my list. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still joking. Mobby. Okay, Mobby. Somebody is probably watching this right now and is just thinking, she's got all the book sets in the world. Sometimes she just don't think about what comes out of her mouth. And you're right. Sometimes I don't. But it's what makes life fun. And that's what makes me unique. That's why I'm quirky. I'm quirky. It's cute. Ish. Some people don't think it's cute. We're not gonna overanalyze that, so whatever. So yeah, I cooked myself dinner. People are like, "Oh, man, that smells good." I'm like, "Yeah, it do. It's gonna be good too." So yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, that's all I did today because I need to buy a phone, I need to buy a camera, and I need to buy what else I need to buy a phone camera. Oh, sneakers. I've been running a lot since I've been here, which is really good because every time I leave to go somewhere, you have to catch a bus, and I have to sprint to the bus. So maybe I'll be a walk on for the WFU track team. Who knows what could happen while I'm in Europe. Um, yeah, so that's it. I think people are gonna go out. Sounds like it. I'll probably go out with him even if it is just to wander the streets at night. I'm just a small town girl living in a lonely world. I'll take the midnight bus going anywhere. Maybe I'll meet a Venice boy living in lonely Austria who takes the midnight bus going anywhere. Vienna in the nighttime. I thought that was something to do. uh, I've been making up song parodies the entire time I've been here, and I think that I'm funny because I always make myself laugh. There are probably people that don't agree with me, but hey, you know what? You know what? This is my show. I do what I want. Um, Actually, I don't necessarily believe that, but whatever. So other than that, I have a quiz on Monday. We have a bus tour tomorrow. Ooh, so that'll be fun. I'll catch y'all up on that bus tour. Keep watching my video logs, reading my blogs, that's pretty much it. I miss everybody. I mean, I guess I can't say that I necessarily miss people at work, but I do wish that certain people were here because they would make it so much more fun. Um, and that is all. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Street